Today, I want to talk about the word cinematic. I've been seeing lots of video tutorials over the last few weeks showing us how to make a scene look cinematic in 10 minutes. So, I'm here to warn you about these charlatans online because I do not want young filmmakers or any filmmaker in general thinking that the settings on the camera is all it takes to make a scene cinematic. Now, I'm not here just to dog these people. The camera and the settings are very important aspects of creating a cinematic scene, but they're only part of it. We must use all the art forms possible to create a cinematic scene, and they all have their part to play. The sound, the audio, the lighting, everything. But how you make a cinematic scene must first come from a moment in time that the filmmaker felt had true meaning and feeling and impact on them. It could be anything. I find that the more specific a moment from the filmmaker can be, the more cinematic scenes. And it has to be led up to through the story. We don't just find it in the settings in the camera. It's art. It's an art form. It's not that simple. But what is simple is, how do we find these moments? Well, you have them all inside of you. You have them all inside of your mind. They are what you are made up of. Moments in your life that were meaningful and powerful. You have them there. They're inside you. Put them into your work. And once you do, then you bring in the other elements. We use the camera to enhance the cinematic moment. We use the music to enhance the cinematic moment. We use the lighting to enhance the cinematic moment. In fact, they all play a part in creating the cinematic moment. But if we don't have that moment, if we don't have that feeling before we bring in those elements, then we will just have a nice video of a guy walking down a corridor. And we don't want that. So, for example, when I was creating my feature film, Outer Heavens, and which the trailer will be dropping on April 11th, I wrote down on 4x3 cards, just like David Lynch said, 70 cinematic moments from my life and my mind that I had collected over the years. And once I had 70 of them, I arranged them in a manner that made somewhat sense to me. And then I had the basis for a film. Because each of these scenes had meaning, had a feeling, and had significance to me, that I knew they were all powerful enough to be in the film. And once I had that there, then I started layering things up, making sense of it, adding character depth, adding these different things. But the beauty of it came from those first 70 4x3 cards that had those cinematic moments on them. And what's beautiful about just arranging certain moments into a film is it creates a randomness in your filmmaking that even surprises you, and you even are intrigued to understand what the film's about. And that's how I feel about Outer Heavens. And then I brought in my good friend, cinematographer, director of photography, Connor English, and he helped me start to transcribe them into cinema as well, through the camera. How would we best portray this moment through the camera? The music man came in as well. The music man, Brian Murphy, came in as well. Now he is enhancing it. The editor enhances it. The color grading enhances it. They all enhance it. I'm saying enhance, but they all create the cinematic moment as well. But for all filmmakers, we need to create those moments. And remember, they're inside of you. You are cinema. You are cinematic. Have a lovely day.